Shiz made this joint.
It's your boy KP.
It's your boy Jalil.
And this is Untrapped the Podcast.
The honorable. The most honorable.
This the most honorable episode, you hear me? This the reason why all you niggas is honorable, you hear me? We in the building with my main man, King Erner. What's going on, bro?
How you feeling?
Man, y'all know how we carrying it, man. We carrying it with the pure savant. I gotta say, it's all love. I'm honored out here, and I honor y'all out here. It's like, I don't really honor a lot of people. You know, I've been to D-Ware a few times. I've ran into a couple guys in the feds, you know what I mean? But at the same token, you know, I'm really feeling Delaware wave in reference to Dover because the way y'all carry it, I don't see a whole bunch of fraudness. I ain't gonna talk too much because I've been and took over this whole joint.
Nah,
and this joint is
on.
untrapped, so I can't do it, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead, but what's up, man? Talk to me.
Man, this is the honorable Untrapped, man. You
Facts.
feel me? And this is what's going on. But we gonna get straight into it, you feel me? Because we want to know what made you the honorable snatching monster, you feel me? We never really got to hear King Erner's story and what's going on. You feel me? We ain't never really hear about, bro.
We didn't know what's going on.
Yeah, and that's, you know what's crazy, humbly? I like to say that I like to always think of people not knowing who I am. It's crazy that I think like that and then people give me a different vibe. Like, no, everybody know who you is. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be like humbly, like without no arrogance, none of that. That ain't what I'm really on the platforms for. I ain't really there like on the entertainment tip. Believe it or not, everything I'm saying and doing is how I feel in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I might go off a little bit to the left, you know, and get emotional like a lot of us men do. I'll get emotional and get in my feelings about my homies that been told on, or my homies that's dead because of a reals act. You know, so I might get into that mode where people may not understand me, and that's just me being a human being.
Yeah.
You feel me? But for the most part, I came home in 2010, right?
Yeah.
When I came home, I had a brother by the name of Mustafa. He got a joint called Rebuilding the Foundation right now out there. Y'all might have seen him with me. But he had a whole record label called Quiet Storm Entertainment. Nobody didn't know that.
Yeah.
And with Quiet Storm Entertainment, it was up back like 68 for Ogons. It was like he saw which route I was going in. Start putting my hands in these kittens' pockets, you know what I'm saying? And we figured out how it come. And it started putting me in a position that I probably would have ended up selling drugs again. But because he pulled my coat and said, damn, I see how you talk on social media, a lot of people grasping. I'm like, at that time, I was getting 4 and 5 likes.
Yeah.
But the gram and all that just came about. This one, like Meek was putting money a long way on his jeans, and people started doing stunts on the joint and showing off, you know, what they was really doing, to the point it was like, damn, it was attractable.
Yeah.
So I came there, and he was like, yo, bro, won't you come to Quiet Storm Entertainment and be a promoter? He wound up going to jail. When he went to jail, he made me the CEO. And it was too quick. We had a couple good guys from uptown that was working. They was younger guys, Barrels the Beast and a few other artists, right? They were still young and caught up in the fame part.
Yeah.
So it's like my man used to spend a lot of bread. He used to throw around a lot of cash when it came down to his artists. So it got to the point where as though they didn't really want to work. I didn't feel it. So I got to counseling people. And it was being said to his wife that I was carrying it like it was like a Suge Knight situation. And I wasn't. I was carrying it like a Barry Gordy type situation. I was making people come in, get a press kit, you know, do the right things. And it was growing.
Yeah.
You know, but dudes start feeling themselves and start doing them. I ain't mad at them. It's all about the bridge that we all had to cross to be where we at now.
Facts.
But for the most part, man, it was beautiful. And it just started going left a little bit. My man in the can, I'm out here by myself. You know, when you got bills and stuff like that, you got to pay up.
Yeah.
So it was like my pay up started turning to different. It started being to the point where I might have to go on a limb to get this pay up.
Right.
And it's like, how far do we go? And he put somebody in position, at that time on a different level. Didn't even give him a title of a CEO. They just was doing a lot of the studio stuff. I went back outside, and played around a little bit.
Right.
I never played in the drug game. You dig what I'm saying? Because I had an understanding before I came home from jail that I wasn't gonna let these suckers lock me up. So I had my little things that I done, you feel me? But it was called Quiet Storm Entertainment. And then he introduced me to Ab.
Okay.
Now, when he introduced me to Ab, you gotta realize.
And this is the story of how him and AR became who they is today.
Exactly, and not even just AR Ab, because I love Ab, that's my guy. But everybody know when that little guy, my little bro, don't think he's small. He's honorable and he's big in honor. You dig me?
Yeah.
And when we got together, it was just like, it expanded the brotherhood and the unity and the honor within us all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Fat Boy loved the fact that I was holding the camera at the time. I was the cameraman. I jumped into that lane. My grandfather taught me how to do the cameras. So when I jumped into that lane, I really turned into a camera boy.
Yeah.
I had my ex-wife at the time. She helping me out. She editing and doing stuff. Everybody, the kids, everybody, we working. Fat Boy ended up going away. When he went away, Lil Bro came home. Lil Bro came home, Aunt was home, and we got another friend by the name of Ona, Relion. And I knew Ona from the can.
Yeah.
So this was already Lil Bro, you feel me? Moss and Aunt, we met, we going out DC to Shy Glizzy joint back 38th Ave.
Yep.
We go
Shout out
like
to Shy Glizzy and them.
Yeah, we went out there like 30 deep. And we pull up out there, it was like, me and Gome is tight also.
Yeah.
So it's like, me and Gome was running at the time. Ab had went to jail. Me and Gome was like really running. You know what I mean? This is my guy. Still is my guy. And it turned into a thing where I got an interest in Lil Bro, who he was as a person, because I didn't have too many friends. Not to say that my friends don't care about me, but a lot of friends don't. But for the most part, when it come down to that circle right there, they showed me they cared.
Yeah.
So that's why I was even around them. Anybody else in these cities could tell, or in that city could never say I ran with them. I've always been my own leader. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll tell you I was a leader over there too. You feel where I'm coming from? So, the music, I loved it because it was what I lived at a time.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part about us older men sometimes. Sometimes we don't know how to let go. I can lead you astray, I can lead you wrong by my old life, my old mentality. I didn't look at the music as something that needed to be removed. I looked at it with something, damn, we can really rap this because we've been convicted and signed and sealed on it already.
Yeah.
Facts.
It ain't nothing we're doing now. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, I'm having a good time here. And then all the nonsense come. You dig?
Yeah.
Ab go to jail. When he go to jail, like I said, we out 38th Ave. Lil Bro, Leak Moss, that's who Lil Bro is to
Yeah,
me.
Lil Bro is
A lot of
Leak
y'all
Moss.
can't talk like that. You gotta have honor to be like that.
Yeah.
No, because it's called love. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But we didn't even speak when we first saw each other, me, him, and Ant. This was the honor in it. Gorillas on the set, they come around, and bears, they don't communicate off well unless there's a connection and somebody say, that's so-and-so and that's so-and-so. Then you get to be around each other. We can vibe, I could vibe with y'all so crazy because the genuineness is already in y'all.
Yeah.
See, and where I'm from, the genuineness is not there all the time. So you gotta watch how you just be a little overly, conversational with people and kick it. So it was like, I kept my distance, they kept their distance. Before you know it, me and Lil Bro was running. You dig what I'm saying? But our movie was a different movie than any movie. You know why? Our movie was positivity.
Yeah.
We done it so raw already, it was like, man, that shit is over with. We going in this direction. And Lil Bro music, Leak Moss music, was so raw and so talented without the sound yet. That's what everybody don't understand. He didn't have a sound when he came home. He just could rap. He always had, if you ever pay, he's very intelligent. If you ever pay attention, the way he lined his bars up, it's so beautiful that it teaches you how to rap by looking at it.
Yeah.
So it's like, little bro giving that gas and I'm pushing it with him. So it's like, damn, I wish I could rap. You dig what I'm saying? I can't rap. Because it's like, damn, I know what I could do. I ain't shy. I could rap. If I could, it'd be on. But it's like, bro saying everything that's in my heart, that's in my veins, everything is there. How can I deny this? So we pushed, came out with the Trap Love, that done numbers. You know, I started the Jail Liver shit, you know what I mean? We started, I had the earners, he was supporting me. He was calling me down North Philly and doing all that, like I'm talking about to a high degree. And it was like, damn, man, this boy got love for me. I ain't never have a friend that had this much love for me. I'm with him. Yeah. We together. And bro had an accident. Probably I'm like, damn, you talking about that, but you know, I can give it because it's live and direct and the honor is mutual. So it's a thing where he had an accident, a bad accident on the boulevard. Fire rescue, he hit me. Yo, bro, look, oh my goodness, I'm there.
As you should.
We there. I'm bedside with him, you know what I'm saying? And we always just kept the honor intact, man. We never done no hoe stuff. We never done no backdoorsman type conversation. You know, you done had all type of people trying to get in between me and his friendship. Our brotherhood, may I say. But the honor is too strong. It's not that talk that we talk and it's like a little different. It's like how Bay carried and gave me that duck flower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta care about somebody to do that. You can't give that out and it don't be no type of honor to it.
Yeah.
You care about my health. I respected that. You know, so it's like, I start going into a point where me and bro just was all about grabbing a lot of legal stuff and doing it. We was doing 3-4 things at one time. T-shirts, hoodies, seat malls, we doing everything. He the only one that ever supported. If anybody know about Islam, Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu had one friend. His name was Abu Bakr, radiyallahu anhu. And Abu Bakr supported the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam all the way through. He was the first one of his friends to take the religion. When they said to him, when Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu was on his deathbed, his wife, Aisha radiyallahu anha, said, would you let Abu Bakr lead the prayer? And knowing he cries a lot when he prays, like he's very, very, very much of a meek individual, but strong. You see what I'm saying? He said, I know what y'all know not. That's my friend, the first person that accepted Islam when I bought it. You dig what I'm saying? So
yeah.
We talking about that type of honor. His family became my family. You dig what I'm saying? I was on the run, put in bad positions, man, by people that I love. You hear me? And I ain't gonna say I'm always been a good guy, neither. These guys get on these Jones in front, you feel me? I'm live and direct with mines. But Lord Bro and them took me in, man, and made sure I was good. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like, we had a studio, the same studio that my man that I said we was staying there. I'm staying there. Ab came home. Here's you on the run, come up here. We running, me and Moss on the door. We carrying it like we supposed to carry it. You know, some fender benders going on in that joint. It's on all man time, chest to chest. You get out of line, your chest gonna get bent. But it ain't gonna get bent with no pistol. It's gonna get bent with some honor. We can all go hands and be all right with a little couple bumps and bruises. It was love. But what Fat Boy gave us understanding of, and I never seen it like that because the guys I grew up with, I had love for them, but they didn't really show me the love back because they thought I got too grimy and it was like, why is he getting like this? But I thought that's what the streets was about. But what Fat Boy taught us as a younger brother, I can say, you don't put your hands on your friends. You don't never want to put your hands on your friends. Why? What do that create? That don't create no honor.
It's going to create envy.
It's right. And at the end of the day, you're not each other's enemy. So yeah, we can man to man and chest to chest, but we ain't putting each other down. We ain't doing no backdoor stuff. We're going to love you. I'm going to treat you. And it's been conversations me and Lil Broden had, and he allowed me to know. We're going to treat everybody equal. We ain't carrying it like that. You know? I'm an emotional individual. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Lil Bro always gave me that understanding, and Ab always gave me that understanding too. You see what I'm saying? So from what I see, it gave me motivation. It's probably one of the reasons why I'm still free 13 whole years. Few fender benders, but I'm here. You see what I'm saying? Free rock.
Yeah, that's
If anybody
dope.
don't know, me being around influenced people more than it done anything negative. You see what I'm saying? We all spoke honor. We all spoke sturdy. I restored it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They helped restore it with me. Mullah's always sturdy, sturdy, sturdy. I'm always with the honor and the millzuts and all that, the mutts. That's me. You feel me? But at the same token, none of it intended to be in a direction where Ab would receive 45 years in the penitentiary. None of that was the plan. You see what I'm saying? So I know what y'all see entertainment-wise from Ab, and I'm always going to be a lawyer in defense for my friends. I see the internet. I never spoke on it. I ignore dudes. You know what I mean? Podcasters, they call me and try to get me to come up front and say, let's talk about that. This is the only podcast I'm doing it at because I know it's honor here.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
But at the end of the day, this was never the intended plan. You know what happens? Doors get closed. Doors get closed and people get pushed out of the way because of their honor. And that's what happened with Fat Boy. This was their plan, the government plan. This is these guys that running around the street that talk to shoot 'em up, bang, bang talk, and when the press was on, they didn't want it. This was all their plans. We talking weak men. So when you see people be weak and you see individuals such as Ab going a direction that he went into, it's damn near like they done it.
Yeah.
Why can't he get on a joint and post this money and act like it's his? It's legal. It's not acting, it's the truth. But he's not doing it in a negative way. You know how much, if you look up Ab sales and the money he made off of iTunes, you'll be like, damn, okay, that ain't really a breeze. How many features he done had? First 3 years, you don't have to report anything. So for them to go as far as they did, it was just the agenda that they already had. Fat Boy didn't see it because I know if he saw it, he would have slowed down on the entertainment just a tad bit more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was nothing that was scripted, right? So if you already been to jail for drugs, I could talk about this. If that block that you talking about when you mention Gome and it's not a block that's not living no more and you talk about it on camera and it's over 7 years and you actually went to jail and done this time when you went to boot camp and all that for that block, how is it anything that is illegal that he's speaking of here? He's not telling people the crimes. It happens to be that they added up and lined it up in the courtrooms. That's them people. Don't listen to them people. Entertainment is entertainment. If you're going to listen to a rapper, listen to a rapper. Ab gave y'all the rapper. Y'all didn't know how to honor him when he was around. Y'all took and honored the Chief Keefs. Ab already had the pistols in the air. They followed that. You see where I'm coming from? Ab already was talking about walking up and blowing your head off. They followed that. So when I hear dudes talk drill, it's like I'm not knocking their culture. I'm knocking the fact that that's their culture. It's not ours. Y'all spinning and drilling and y'all hitting innocent kids. That's not honor to me. You see what I'm saying? I think honor is making sure the kids ain't out there and walking up on your target and doing whatever you got to do with that target, keeping them bullets between you and him and God Almighty, because he the only one that's going to make a difference in that situation, whether it's good or bad.
Facts.
Whether it's jail or hell. Whichever which way, that's going to come with that. So you know that before you push the pistol.
Hey, so I got a question, right? Since we on the Ab situation,
Right.
everything that's going on in Philly right now with the young boys doing what they doing, right?
Right.
Do you think that Ab can come home and save that?
No. I'm going to tell you why I don't think Ab can come home and save it. I think that he could be released from jail and save it. See, coming home and saving it is different. See, Ab is an individual that he was going so much in a good direction. It's like Fat Boy want to come home a whole Muslim now. And it ain't going to be Ab coming home if y'all get some understanding where I'm coming from. That's going to be Ab going with his family. Him to get in the nonsense with these kids is only going to create negativity for him. But him coming home, like I know his intentions is, to get with his family and help the youth from a long distance.
Right.
But him being directly home in Philadelphia, no, because they don't love him. If they did love him, he wouldn't have 45 years. People wouldn't have lied on him.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? The judge wouldn't have went ahead and said what he said to the district attorney and the other ones about them actually putting him away, like they were happy. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be a bias. That's too biased for me. Right. It's supposed to be neutral. If you're a judge, you're neutral.
Facts.
Yeah.
Whatever the conviction or whatever it is, we ain't pom-pomming anyone. When we get to pom-pomming people, it's like, damn, this was the plan?
And break that down for people that don't know what that means.
Which one? Pom-pomming?
Yes.
You know, celebrating a person's demise.
Right.
Celebrating it. Damn, he's locked up. Ha ha, beautiful.
Right.
What did the man do? Honestly, 45 years. I mean, honestly,
that's crazy.
The lies that was put forth, that people put forth, only came from the streets. And when it came from the streets, it was taken by the government and written down. This wasn't an investigation that they had, that they actually put together themselves, and they had wiretaps and things of this nature. This is what the streets do to you, and every youngin' got to get that understanding out here. If you don't get that understanding, guess what? You'll be caught up too. Because at the end of the day, it ain't nothing for you to pick up that telephone and have a conversation about really some sea moss or really some bubble gum that you're selling, and they thinking it's cocaine.
Yeah.
Just because somebody else you know sell cocaine or somebody else sell fentanyl that don't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
So you might be doing one thing, now they give you the hardest thing, and you know you ain't messing with that fetty. You ain't going in that direction, they willing you. Now you're caught up, but what you gonna do in a position like that? If you was in the streets and you involved, you gotta take that. That's why Fat Boy stood trial like this. He stood trial the whole time. He didn't look back. He didn't fold. He didn't cry. He didn't retreat. He done what most of these rappers would never do. He stood like a man, and guess what? Everybody there stood with him. That reels that dark low, he was the only one that folded on his own. Because some people want to be up on a pedigree.
Right.
Some people want to be the man. Mad Fat Boy ain't locked up no more. The attention ain't there. So after a while, it's like, damn, let me go ahead and go off a little bit more. Maybe I'll get some entertainment for this. And the entertainment bit him in his rear end. You see, when you see men make bad decisions, right?
Facts.
And a man comes back forward and talks on them bad decisions without giving understanding to the youngins and the solid generals that's around, you gotta understand that's not a man. So I don't respect men like that. I don't respect a man who had the platform and let it go and let it roll. I'm talking about the platform was ruined based off of him. It wasn't ruined off of anybody else because didn't no one else act. Entertained, but not act. You see what I'm saying? Two different. I can entertain my past. Cuffed and stuff for it already. Done time. Judge done hammered me. But I can't act everything that's going on around me because it ain't me. And when it become not you, it's going to come off. And the image was beautiful. It looked it so well. But we'll never think that he'd get in that joint and fold like that. You hear me?
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, being better for them out there, cuffed and stuffed him in there. You see? Oh, I can be better for them out there. You can? Well, now look at you. You put yourself in a jam. You see where I'm coming from? Yeah. And that's not what men do. But like I said, the love that I got there, down to their families, their aunts, their cousins, everybody at a time I seen, even the kids, you know, it's bulletproof love. Unbreakable, you know what I'm saying?
So I got a question for you. We're going to backtrack a little bit because you were speaking on the D.C. situation, and I hear how you say, like, because I'm a great friend, too, how you saying and everything like that when I really deal with people I love. So it's like, how do you feel about the split up of the Glizzy gang situation with Ant Glizzy, the way he's dissing Shot now, and you done been to their hoods, you done seen how everything acted and everything in there. Right. So it's like, is it, do you like, damn, like, young, like, you gonna do that?
When I was out there, I'm going to keep it real with you. Shot the only person that had something going on.
Oh, okay.
So when you're the only person that got something going on and everybody is not really push you, everybody is trying to see you get on so they can get some of what you got going on, that's what happened. And that's how a lot of people's mindsets were at that time, too. If you ever been in it, they living in poverty also out there. like heavily. They got the food truck out there. You know, anytime you see a food truck, they don't got the good food. I'm talking about they got burgers and fries on the joint. That's poverty. You know what I'm saying? So they're living different and they're trying to get to some money. And a lot of times, man, with these younger guys, they be so down, meaning that, you know, coming from poverty, that when they do see some type of cash, they reach for it. They just want to grab that and tuck it. They want to grab that and tuck it. They don't care how it come. You gotta have some principles. I ain't gonna be around my man because he about to get some money. Be around my man because that's my man. That's my homie. That's my brother.
Yeah,
You dig what I'm saying? I'm not counting his. I'm not counting his. I know his is his, mine's is mine, but guess what? Together we share.
Yeah.
So half of whatever he got, I know I can have. Half of what I got, I know he can have. So when you think like that and you have that mindset, that's how I grew up. See, from the age of like a birth to 7 years old, I didn't grow up spoon-fed like I grew up at 9 years old. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen my mom kill her boyfriend. I seen my mom stab people, you know, abuse drugs, abuse me. So it's like, I had that. So when I got around my grandparents who taught me and showed me it's totally different, I couldn't understand that. So it pushed me out in the streets to go earn when my grandmother had her first heart surgery. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She had her first heart surgery. It was like, who else got me? After foster care, who else got me? That's the only person that could bring me out of that. So when she brought me out of that, and my grandfather, they try to give me the world, and a lot of people, that's what a lot of people don't understand from where I'm from. You ain't see, Broad Island, you ain't gonna see a lot of poverty.
Yeah.
I used to live there, and it was like, I never seen nobody have no real hard times unless their mom was on drugs real bad, and still some of us as friends, we had some food in the crib to go ahead and, you know, show love. So it's a difference of a mindset. But me being as though I had it so young, and my mother gave me the rules first, and my grandmother installed them. And when she installed them, it's the moral part of it. It wasn't even like street honor, the honor that sometimes you might catch me making a mistake glorifying.
Yeah.
You know, like, damn, man, he carried it, right? You know, it's like, hold on, nah, you know, he just killed 50 people, and they tell him to let him go home 2 years from now. I feel as though that's correct in my heart because that man could have changed. But to civilians, they don't. So when I speak like that, I'm speaking of the honor that they'll never understand.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming from? So I'm speaking of forgiveness because I know I need to be forgiven. A lot of people ain't gonna speak from that understanding because they don't care about forgiveness and being forgiven. So I see a man do 1,000,000 years in the joint and he come home, I'm saying bravo because of what that man done. If you look at it, even spiritual, any God-fearing religion, none of these prophets, a lot of them had some wrong with them.
Yeah.
God can't use something that's already perfect. You dig what I'm saying? So how I feel about life and how a civilian do, it would never be understanding. That's why when I get caught up in the comments, I'm telling people, yeah, whatever I see, it's like, I'm emotional because it's like, I'm not used to a fight or a beef online. I don't know how to take that. It turns into a warfare in my head. I might have to start knocking soon because I can't deal with it. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't. When I see it, I don't indulge. And you never see me go live because if I'm live, then I got to deal with you. But when I carry it like this, I'm just spinning the block, taking care of my 1-2 and doing me. I'm off of there. You could talk all you want. All the hate gonna do is bring me all the attention. See these guys all day. A lot of people might not see them. I see them all day. They earning this, earning it went from a real Zag, a Phil Zag to a petty, all these different things, right? But they don't dig that when they do that, I'm never gonna mention them, right? And the way I'm gonna mention them, it's gonna hurt them, and the people still ain't gonna know who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
So them trying to be that is like, I'm gonna crush you there. My mental's stronger. I can attack you without attacking you. My silence might give you a mindset like, damn, what's next? Nothing, huh? Because I'm not one of them. I'm not here for the entertainment. I'm not gonna put how I really feel. You're never gonna get me in front of the government or on a stand and say, he was emotional. Silence is the best key to anything that's going on, man. So when I think about the direction that malls start going in, it was like we start pushing so crazy and we still pushing crazy.
Yeah.
Moss got, far as I'm concerned, lyrically, in a manner of that birth that was there, that where it started at with the Styles P, the Jada Kiss. Moss got that. He got that down pat. Like I can listen to a Moss before I listen to them. Now I'm not talking about the old thing because I'm gonna consider it damn. I ain't even competing them to my brother. I'm not even pushing them up with. They was talking crazy back then. Your son ain't worth niggas to smother your daughter. I come through in the Porsche the same car. You know, these guys was talking at one time.
What'd he say?
So when Moss carries it like this now, I be like, ew, he got them because what they done is what they done. But it's like now it's updated so much that when you hear them rap, it's not there. Kiss can flow his ass off still. He's still a hell of a flower. That substance ain't there. It ain't there. Styles P, when he said what he said about the police and I didn't like it and I went crazy. And I was a fan. This ain't nothing, you know. They said that, I know they're gonna be like, the blogs gonna say, King Ernest says he was a fan of Styles P after snatching his honor. No, I snatched his honor because of where he come from and what he stand for. Yeah. Certain things that he ain't gonna say. So when he starts saying it, I got an understanding of the age, the maturity. When he done that, I know he said to himself, it's time to remove myself from even being on that joint. If you see, backed up from that joint, because you got people start taking shots at you because they're gonna question who you are as a man. Yeah. The concrete, I'm the one that walks with sidewalks and rides through fluid. You can't talk that to me, brother. You can't do that to me. You can't. He said, if your son ain't worth nothing, niggas will smother your daughter. I come through in a Porsche the same color as water. I got weight, what you want, I could cover the order. They call me boss when I cross the border. 6-shot quarter. You can't tell me that you want the police involved in anything. It's just the substance of it.
Fact.
It's the rawness of it. You can't, bro. I believe you. I believe you. Come on. 5'8" and 200 and 2 blunted for the bullshit, coming through some yard on some bullshit. Called my girl collect. She ain't accept. Left my man with 10 birds. He ain't connect. Everybody acting funny like I ain't coming home. My lawyer is Jewish. My money is long. I know the song. You can't tell me that the essence of who you are as a man is gonna go that route. It ain't, and that's
Absolutely
why he backed
not.
up. This is why he talking the health stuff, baby, like how you do and we do. This is what we on. But I'm not gonna let my mindset be controlled by these people or for $1. What I'm stuck with is what I'm stuck with. I don't suck. That's how he said it, right? We ain't gonna start saying things to get the attention from the people to get any type of coin. We're gonna go against our honor then. We're gonna tell the kids what's right and wrong, though.
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't gonna tell them to go get with the government and sing a bling or work for them or any nature when we got a Dame Dash out here that's putting it out raw of what you supposed to be doing if you're going legal.
I like Dame T. I be watching a lot of Dame shit.
I don't like, I'm gonna tell you why I don't really like Dame. And I'll make sure y'all get this good on the minute joint. Dame don't give me my honors, man. Like they talk that honor up talk.
Facts. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly
They can't put it in a conversation like I do. Yeah. They could talk, honor up, and the ball coming through big. Like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Yeah,
I'm a skinny bull, really, by nature. I just happen to do time and got big like this.
Right.
I'm really skinny. I'm really a guy who used to get thrown around the cell and got to get it together and wait till we out of breath and then do him real good.
Right.
Knuckles cutting him and all that. You just slam me up at everything. Blah, 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 blah. I already timed this. Boom, you tired now? Bing, 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 bing. We get to it. Let's be men. But at the same token, damn, bro, like, who else talking this honor talk like that? Come on, give me my honors.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off. We gotta clear that up. Niggas was not pushing this honorable shit until bro and them. You feel me?
And I ain't even listen, I didn't go entertainment with it. I could have been got the coin for you. You know how many podcasts and what's them they invite me and Leak and we say nils all? We don't want the coin for it. We want the people that had to understand it so you can live for it. The coin is easy and light. You know why? Every human being that's here, God has already given you a certain amount of money that you're gonna have. I can't chase to it. I can't run to it. It ain't gonna come no quicker because I didn't saw running to it, I didn't fail. Now, some people might can chase them right down, get it all right then and there. Mine's gonna be out throughout my lifetime. Right. I'm an earner.
Yeah.
It's different, you know what I mean? I'm spent Bill Carmine's joint up $100,000 a week, never took a dime off the top. Young man not tempted by foolish money. Money don't fool me or tempt me, man. I get to the earn. If it get dark, it get dark. I'm not looking to be negative, but if the government forces me to be negative where my family don't eat, I'm going to eat.
Facts.
In a positive way.
That's
Y'all won't
real.
see it, but, you know, live, however, which channel it might be on. Let's pray that it's on a good channel, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't looking for no trouble. Don't bring it to me, though. Please don't bring it to me. Pretty please. But for the most part, man, I'm here because I see a lot of S's and a lot of, how can I say that in this podcast? I see a lot of structure. I see strength. I see consistency. But what I see is a young man that came home from the penitentiary, right, and made sure, like it might have not been like where you was doing time, but to face that is enough.
Yeah.
And to come home, you and Baya, and go in the direction y'all going instead of being on the corner selling drugs, to me is beautiful, man. You're not gonna get these dudes out here that do that. They don't got the courage. See, that's what a lot of the youngins don't get, about courage. See, courage gives you understanding that you can do the right thing.
Yeah.
When you got courage that go in a negative way, that's easy to do. So easy for you to pick up a pistol and go out and shoot everything up about a block or a chick. That's the easiest thing. Fill out the application online now. You don't got to get pen and paper.
Yeah.
They can't do that because they can barely know how to get online. It's not being taught no more. These programs not out here. So if I grew up in this time, I'd probably be spinning too, because what do these programs actually have? They get all this money, what do they give? You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of them don't get nothing back.
Yeah, and that's what's fucked up about today's time, because I'm young too, and like I said, you feel me? I went through what I went through, but what I also noticed was honorable is taught within the house. You feel me? Nobody is just born pure honorable. You have to be. You only know what you're taught. You feel me?
Right.
And a lot of us, I'm 22. A lot of us end up in homes where we got young mothers, young single mothers.
Right.
So there's no male figure there. So the first time you get in trouble, you in a situation where your mom's saying, if you know what's best for you, you better tell where they pushing that. And I was thankful I grew up around good people where it was like I was able to be myself wherever.
Right.
In home, out home, like I'm learning from New and Baya, but I'm still the same nigga in the house. You feel me?
Right.
And then that's a part of why I brought bro. And bro came home from 4 years, stood on pure honor. He from Merlin.
Okay.
Got
So be
booked in
more.
Delaware. Nah,
I'm from the Eastern Shore.
I mean, listen. Be more. Look, Merlin is Merlin. You know, at the end of the day, I don't care if you was from Ettrick, Merlin. I think it is, nigga. I mean, this is where our people is at.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so you feel me? And that's a part of why I brought him on, because he stood on pure honor. He got locked up in the state. He ain't know nobody and stood on business. You feel me? And it's like we clicked from that. But what I'm getting to say is like you said, like friendships and bonds aren't the same no more. You feel me? I grew
Right.
a bond with Baya, and you feel me? We met on circumstances, but it was like through my case, like I ain't never been in trouble for my first charge of racketeering. You feel me? So it's
Right.
like all I knew is I wasn't going to tell. You feel me? And it's like I'm being guided through it. You feel me? My mom, my mom could have easily said, man, you feel me? Could have been on some soft shit. I ain't gonna say some soft shit, but some shit that most moms wouldn't do. And I love her for it every day anyway. But it's like her first thing was, damn, I gotta see what I can do to take these charges. You feel me? And that's different. So it's like, what the fuck is you talking about? You feel me? But it's like, that's what's not being taught at home. So when these niggas is sliding, catching bodies, doing what they doing and all that, and they telling, it's because they don't know no better. They trying to impress niggas on some dishonorable Glizzy shit and crashing out in life, and they get into the jails and they becoming little bizoids or whatever they doing is because they ain't never had no guidance. And like I said, I love what you doing, and it's like, my era, we grew up watching Ab and all that. You feel me? So it's like, we knew that. We didn't know how, but we knew we wanted to be y'all niggas. You feel me?
Right.
Rather if it was, because Ab didn't just talk killing. He talked getting money. He talked taking care of his people.
Right.
He was Robin Hood. You feel me?
Right. See, what I like about you was I have a lot of younger guys I talk to, and they'll talk to me about what they used to do or what they're doing, and I'd be like, why is that my business?
Yeah.
I remember a time that was a secret. You didn't tell your girlfriend you sold drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't tell your grandmother. You better not tell her that you sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care how much money you was getting. My grandmother wouldn't take it. You feel me? And she paid a lot of my lawyers and deserved the money that I got in the street. She never took it. She said you can have Howard, you can have $1 million today. You'll be broke tomorrow. You too free-hearted. She right. That's who I am. It's like it don't give me, how can I say it? It don't give me no value. Money don't give me value.
Yeah.
Respect, honor who you are as a person. I greet the janitor the same way I greet the CEO. You know what I'm saying? I don't come with let me figure out who I could disrespect. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be that individual. I used to be an individual that was very manipulative and very put in a position where I felt like that was my only survival. I felt like if I didn't manipulate and I didn't bust no moves, I wasn't gonna eat. Or let's say this, because I always was gonna eat. I wasn't gonna have any fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna live the way I wanted to live, but going away, being an individual that learned from my lessons.
Yeah.
I never been in a jail really for the same thing twice, like the same exact crime. You dig what I'm saying? I had drug cases. They was like petty joints. Any drug case I never had an intent to deliver. I think I had one probably as a juvenile. You dig what I'm saying? I never had an intent to deliver it as an adult. I had a criminal attempt. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Intent with some drugs, but not that intent to deliver. You dig what I'm saying? Because I knew that after I got banged the first time for serving that one time and I got that one intent, it was like, why would I keep making a mistake serving a cop? That's not gonna happen again. I'm not gonna serve a cop. I understand I don't have to serve to everybody no more. I'm gonna create my clientele where as though it works around that.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, so I done that and I thought about it, robbery. I thought about it after that. We ain't gonna boast about no other type of violence. Because coming up, man, and in my neighborhood, I had a friend where we had a situation and he died. You feel what I'm saying? By the cause of me. But I don't like to brag about it because it's like, that's entertainment and that's fake because that wasn't how I feel, even standing on the time. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, if it's serious, it'll never be brought here where I'm talking about, I killed everybody. Nah. But that, a lot of people brag on that type of nonsense. So like, them type of things, like, it's crazy. And at that time, when I caught that case, the statute was a misdemeanor in the first degree. So for an involuntary manslaughter, I was out in 11 and a half to 23 months. Wasn't a shooting, it was a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, I was home in 11 and a half, I was actually home in 6.5 months. But the statute was a misdemeanor in the first degree. That saved me in the feds. You know why that saved me in the feds? You have to go off the statute. United States versus Ontario proved that you have to go off of that statute. If you don't go off that statute, then you're going up the category approach to sentence me on the guidelines incorrectly. It saved me. You hear me? It saved me from a crime called 924E, armed career criminal. It made me only qualify for only 2. The robbery case and an instant drug case that I had. That's the only 2 the feds could use to bang me. If they would have been able to use that third joint, that involuntary manslaughter, they would have had me. You see what I'm saying? So it was a good thing. I had a good judge. I had a good lawyer. You don't find judges that care. My grandmother always told me the women judges seem to eat out your hands. I always get the blessings from them. I go straight up and head up. It's not a joint downtown you can ever say, he went with the jury. You know why I always paid my lawyer? My grandmother always paid my lawyer. When I was older and before she passed, I paid my own lawyers. And guess what? She was right. A Jew lawyer make the case disappear. A Jew lawyer will make the case disappear. I said, a boy Patrick Link from Philly now, he's killing it, right? And you got to understand, when these lawyers are killing it like that, they good. They not BS. They're not trash. So at the end of the day, when you got good lawyers and they're not trash, you know that God was on your side.
Yeah.
Okay, if he was Jew or Puerto Rican, guess what? I was coming up out of there because I was going to pray. Dudes ain't praying. People don't care. They don't think it's no other God. Like, they don't think because because we was made in God image, right?
Yeah.
So people believe that they have that same power. We don't have that same power because we can go and our spirits got to go one place. See, our spirits got to go. See, this flesh is nothing here. This is temporary. When people start getting understanding that, they stop fearing life. I had to overcome it. My daughter said to me one day, Daddy, where grandma at? She in the ground? She said, oh my gosh, they threw dirt over you and stuff like that? I said, yeah, it made me ponder on life. And I said, that's a part of this. That's what I learned about that. That's a part you're going to go. It's no way around it. There's no nicknaming to it. You're going to go. So when you go, be prepared to go. Make sure your family is good. You know, in Islam, they say we're not supposed to do the insurance thing and all of that. You know, may Allah forgive me. You see what I'm saying? If that's what I do, because I got to make sure my family is good in these times. It's a different time than it was 1,400 years ago. I have to make sure I'm good so the interest, if it's spreading equally, alhamdulillah, let's make sure your family is good. Don't wait till you go when you got a auntie and uncle and everybody got to go ahead and fix you up. You know?
Yeah. But I got a question for you before we wrap this joint up, though, because I need to get some honorability and understanding about this, you know. So you've been in the state and fed, so I got a question for you. I don't understand how people that tell can end up still in a Islamic Muslim car.
That's a good question, man. That's a viral question, too, because it's like, at the end of the day, when I spoke about the spiritual aspect of life, right, it don't got nothing to do with this worldly life.
Yeah.
So when you see men that you know was a gangster, you know he was raw, he probably killed 50 people. At the end of the day, no, he's being worked with spiritually, so his forgiveness is a tad bit different than yours is and mine's. So I can't make an excuse up and say that that is thorough or that is okay. But the aspect of Islam, you'll see the rawest, roughest person become a Muslim and you'll wonder why. It's spiritual. It touches your heart. I was a Christian. I used to say, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, in order to get my prayers answered. And when I start getting convicted in my heart that I was asking another human being or asking God to have through another human being to answer my prayers, I got an understanding that that connection got me right there. So with Islam, I can pray and I know that I'm praying to the supreme being. I'm praying to the creator. I know that for a fact. I can't say that about no human being story. That's why our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam tells us clearly, do not take us as the people took Isa to be. Do not take me like that. I am a mere human being. I am a prophet. I am not God. And that's what you'll get when you're working with spiritual, whichever way it comes, because sometimes spirituality can come, it can touch people in a different manner. You feel where I'm coming from? So when it touch people in a different manner, you got to understand that it don't put you in a bad position to follow the right thing, to not go in that wrong direction. And that's all that is. When they become a Muslim, when they say La ilaha illallah, see, people get the misconception that it only happened in Islam. You got a prison full of federal joint Christians that's rotting, that's not having it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's considered, the Christian brother that this, that, and the third happened, that's what they consider. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you gotta get locked in. And being locked in is basically more or less having understanding that God controls people. We really think that we control people, but we don't control ourselves. Everything on this world that came was decreed by God. So anything that comes to pass, when you see men not trying to kill a rat because he's Muslim, that's because of that specific religion. What religion that has any good would propagate murder? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they come into the prison and you got an imam that's down forever or even down for a year, but he's been practicing. If he's an imam, he kind of knows the religion. If they put him as the leader, his heart is softened, and the rest of them men that's around him are going to follow him. He's never going to issue the death of another Muslim because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he has never issued that. He has never been a backdoor unless they was committing some type of treason or betrayal towards him. So as hard as it may say, and a lot of people might say, oh, the comments are hard to get out of here. It's the truth. It's the truth. I can't ever be in a position, if you see what I say kill all rats with success. That's the old mindset we had. We murdering them mentally now. You know, you don't got to do that. When I say we, I'm speaking about the world.
Yeah.
Because it's guys that's been in jail for them guys. And that's we because we feel the same way. We feel that hurt that man went to jail for. His family and friends are gone. They might not even be there 10, 20 years. The whole family, I know. I lost a lot of my immediate family while I was in prison. So I can understand that hurt and that pain. But at this age, it kind of shifted with me a little bit. I ain't really too much on it. Or else you would see the videos, 1,200 videos up there of me snatching honor for a couple years now.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes just hated it because it's like a lot of these bloggers been out here 20 and 30 years damn near. I come out the second year and was through the moon, millions of views. It's not for the entertainment. So if it was for the entertainment, I would have got with the academics, the whack 100s when he tried to act like he was cool and we on a drink when he told them, said that Gilly and them called them with them lies about me. Those type of things I would have got with these guys.
I don't fuck with whack.
Me neither, but this is what you gotta understand, the entertainment part. If you don't have a whack 100, you don't have you don't have a clown.
Right.
You gotta have a clown in any circus, man. And let's admit, we all there, right?
Right.
It's a circus. Some of us are gorillas there, though. Some of us are bears there. Some of us are monkeys. Some of us are geeks. If you see the content they putting out about these little kids following the gay stuff, that's why I'm stabbing till my arm tired.
Yep.
I got a video call from some family members, friends of mine, and they said the lady and her husband wanted to talk to me because her son was coming to her confused, saying, why was this man in a dress? And is it okay for men to wear, dress?
Absolutely not.
A day before that, I had a youngin' hit me and say, man, you need to carry these guys with a voiceover. And I'm like, I don't want that up and down my post. But it hit me in my heart, that spiritual point, like, you don't know God already destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah? You're supposed to destroy them in a different manner. See, because you ain't gonna catch me out here caring about no Gilzump. You ain't gonna have me doing it. I don't care about them. I'm walk by, I don't even see them much. When you get to seeing them, there's something wrong with your eyes if you seeing them out here.
Facts.
On there, I'm really at them. You know why? Because our kids are on there. And they flicking and they flirting and they seeing it. And their mindsets will start believing the boys would think that they boys, the girls would think that they girls. So now you have an entanglement with that, and now you got to explain to your child why.
Right.
But you don't know. Back in the day, you would think your child got touched by an uncle or cousin back in the day or something. And it's like, damn, that child, especially females, they started being butchers back then because they was violated and their mindsets was like, I don't want a man to touch me ever. So that's what, now it became different because of promotion.
Right.
It's not there. Everybody wasn't that. When everybody became that, it became to get an understanding of what we was eating too, what they were feeding us. They would say putting it in the food. So your hormones is different. Dude growing up in this time might be a boy. He might think that he's really a girl through the home hormones. But he always gonna get a reminder by that human that's walking by him. So he can't lie and say, I was born this way. You wasn't. Because from a child, you've seen a man be a man and a woman be a woman.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, the shaitan gonna rule over us in these matters. If he don't rule, it's like, the things that were supposed to come that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam have said and all the other prophets have said, it won't come to pass. A lot of evil. Y'all, we miss it. We think we're in the middle of it. You see what I'm saying? It's spiritual. But before we came, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all the other prophets have prophesied these things that are going on right now. But we're blind to it. We're not hearing, we're not thinking, we're not caring. But now I'm getting an understanding. So now that we get an understanding, you'll get dudes giving a rat a pass. See, I'm not gonna give them the pass.
I got a question for you.
What's
so,
that?
that video.
Right.
We just watched it before he came in here, and we was like, Jive like confused a little bit, right?
Right.
Because it's like I had to watch it a couple of times with the YSL dude.
Right.
Right. So it's like, was he telling or what he telling?
Gunna?
No, the other dude.
Or the other dude, this is what he's doing. We call it abortion in the feds.
Okay.
He's having an abortion. What he done was he signed a statement and told on these guys. And he getting on the stand and he's swinging it back a little bit. I ain't telling now.
Right.
So he can come home and save face. And maybe they can say to him, peace, go do you. We still honor you. That's what happens. Men get weak. They'll be okay with betrayal. They'll begin to accept betrayal. When you find a person that accepts betrayal, what happens is their heart and their soul is going to be eaten up by that very betrayal. Nothing that they got going on can go forward because they're going to allow the betrayal to continue to eat them. Right. So when I see people accept the betrayal in a rat, I have understanding already. Oh, damn. They okay. They adhere to that. They want that to happen to them. They not upset at that. They care that they don't care they want done 20 years and them and that person chose the same crime. They don't care that person sent them to jail.
Right.
As long as that person do something small and give them $1. That dollar control minds, hearts, everything that a person, I could go on, man, forever about that dollar. I don't honor the dollar. I never did. I never honored the dollar because it has no value to it. So I have understanding that you got to have it in order to do what you need to do and live successfully.
Right.
But you ain't going to catch me caring about it. Like if a friend need me, friend can have my whole bank account. I don't care. I know that friend I'm giving it to going to help me get my money back. That's a friend to me, right?
Yeah, hell
So
yeah.
I ain't going to be in a jam and my friend going to leave me. So whatever he said is like, here. And if he don't, he violates our friendship, not the value of the money. And our friendship can never end because the value of money ends. You get it? So it's like a thing with me. I see dudes talk about the money they talk about online and stuff, man. I be cracking up and laughing to myself a little bit. Because that never even was my toilet tissue money. I go to the bathroom a lot, man. I shit a lot. That never was even that. So when they talk, I don't never double back and say, let me get this bread and put up here and show that I got it. I don't do it. It's like I'm making money for you or I'm making money to take care of me and mine. Which one am I doing?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, whole thing in a nutshell, man, we value things that don't have value, but what you were said about how that power of God is to the point where God gives these Muslims the heart and the strength to be more courageable than a lot of people. Because really letting a real Zat live and he's Muslim isn't a bad thing. Let him deal with his demise. See, I'm not opposed to him living. I'm opposed to him ever coming around me and saying anything outside of Assalamu alaikum. That's just it. Alhamdulillah, wa alaikum salam. I'm gonna do it with I'm not gonna do it low where you can't hear me. I said that on a video. Everybody, that's daif. That is the truth. That's bid'ah. That's not what you do. You don't not greet the person back. All I owe you is that right. We ain't gonna be around each other for me to figure out if you're hungry or not.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying? So I know I gotta feed you too. But I'm not gonna be around you. It's just a greeting and I'm going. Alhamdulillah. But that's my fear of God also. Because I know some brothers that I've had arguments with that won't pray with them and don't greet them. So at the end of the day, it's what it is. Yeah. It is what it is, man. And I kinda like that you going in this direction because that's why I was able to talk to you. I said, damn, when you start asking me about Fat Boy, it was like, that was a good thing. Because you asking me about that, it gave me a time to shine a positive light on him.
Yeah, because he don't get that often.
Fat Boy don't need to be on these social medias. Fat Boy got a trial coming. That's my brother.
That's thorough too. For people that don't know that.
I got more, how can I say that? I got more, how can I say that? I got more love for Ab than I ever put him on social media.
Right.
He got children and stuff. I'm not looking for no views or likes from my brother. I'm looking for Ab to come home and get the hell away from these people. Same people you try to help is cuffing and stuffing and locking him up.
Yeah.
Got mullahs cover, free the men. Free Ab, free mullahs, free the men. Make sure y'all free them in y'all du'as and y'all prayers, man. Free them because they deserve to be free. And mullahs coming up soon, Shadi coming up. It's a lot of the good men, man, is coming up and standing on their honor, man.
Men, bro, sure.
I salute them, man. I salute them. And I salute any man that's out there that's kind of going in a direction of youngins, leave it alone. I saw the video that Philly Fame put up. Everybody hit me, yo, Erna, why you ain't get that video? What? I talk to Fat Boy on the phone. Anytime I talk to Fat Boy, it's like, Fat Boy, we talking about family stuff. Him and Leaky Lou usually on the phone. I'm like, oh, here's what's up. And we do our 1-2. And it's that. But Fat Boy know also that federal phone is no good because they make up lies on people.
Yeah.
I don't have nobody, I probably don't talk to nobody consistently on the telephone from a jail cell no more. I had a few people that I'd done a lot of good things for that was ungrateful. And I don't hold everybody accountable, but a lot of my friends that are dead or in jail, and the ones that are in jail was like really older. So, like I said, what we gotta do, man, is get Ab back out here, and Ab could do like a podcast or something. Yes. Like Ab doing a podcast, and Ab own his own network, own his own record label like he had already. That's where Ab need to get back to. That's how these kids gonna beat them, man. It's already decreed. It's gonna get worse. Help the kids. Go try to help them. And you from the streets, watch what happen. You'll go ahead and stop one end from going against another end, and guess what? They're gonna push on them, and they're gonna say you're the problem. I learned to be an adult and stay out of that nonsense. I learned that. You don't. My father always told me, man, keep your eyes and your ears open, keep your mouth shut, mind your damn business.
Facts.
That's how I survived these years. I mind my business. Any beefs, any quarrelsome friend stuff, you never had Erna in it. I don't do that to my friends. I don't have nothing negative to say. You can stab me dead in my back. I can end up in a hospital. I'd rather go the other way on a friend. On an enemy, it's on. But it's just, I kind of grew up like that. You grew up with backstabbers. You see what I'm saying? To the point, I'm probably the only one out of my team that I grew up with that done a time. My man Black probably the only one that rode with me on my bids. The rest of them guys, I haven't heard from them. Maybe a dude or two when I came home, may have carried it like that. But at the same token, man, it is what it is. But it's getting late. I'll be here all night with y'all, man.
Yeah, we definitely got to wrap it up. Yeah, man. We definitely got to wrap it up. We definitely got to get a part 2 for sure.
We definitely got to get a, listen, we got to get a
part
part 2. We're going to carry with honor. I didn't know y'all was so far. We driving, right? My wife like, damn, this is kind of far. But she really hyped me up like, come on, babe, we could do this. She supported it like 100%. So it's like, man, I'm appreciative to the fact that I'm here, and I'm appreciative that we ain't have no shoot 'em up bang bang story.
Yeah.
Facts.
It wasn't a killer joint. It wasn't a murder
bro.
joint.
Yeah.
It was a joint that the penitentiary could see and be like, damn, get in your bunk tonight and be like, damn, I know Erna ain't just give it to us like that.
Yeah.
Because everybody, that question you asked me about the Muslim, that's the rawest question because people think I'm against the Muslims, and I'm Muslim.
Yeah.
Just I let them know live and direct. I'm no follower of y'all's. I'm a follower of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There's a difference. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
at the end of the day, that's how we're going to carry it. But much love and honor to Untracked Podcast, man.
I appreciate it.
The
I
number
really
one
appreciate
honorable,
that.
listen, the top of the honor. if anybody going to give the honor, I'm going to give it to y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Appreciate
See,
it.
usually if I'm on a
Appreciate
podcast,
that.
you hear me talking, I end up checking the person. We end up going back and forth, and it's like I got to snatch some honor. Here, it's like the honor is mutual, so I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Listen, man, we go ahead and let you take over, man. Say how you feel.
Hey, no doubt, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all, man, and I appreciate the positivity y'all putting out, man.
I appreciate
and I want y'all to keep in that direction. OBHB, y'all eat to the right of me, man. Y'all don't see him. His honor is intact. We got Leak Malls. He about to drop soon. They got drop every other day. He just drizopping. Like, it's like y'all got to tune in. And you got OBH Brooklyn. You got Who else been crushing stuff? Flock, Pretty Flock. News, and my man, the Honorable Guy Fisher. Fish is my, listen, that's my little bro. I love Fish because, he don't write nothing down really. He don't write a thing down. This guy drops it and just spills it. I want y'all to get these minute joints together too, man, because I gave y'all some viral moments here, man.
It's here,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
And I'm gonna make sure I share and like, and I want everybody to like, share, comment, subscribe to the
subscribe,
podcast.
please
subscribe
subscribe.
now. All my
Untrack
65
the
subscribers,
podcast.
65K that I got, 64, 400, something like that, whatever it is. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, man, because if y'all don't subscribe, where's the honor? And get to my page, Halal Earners. We got a whole situation where I link with these honorable people, man, and they got something called Halal Earners. They got the name. The name is beautiful. They positive. So it's like they got this soap out now. It's like a moringa leaf soap with Condis, crispy sea moss. Make sure y'all go get it, man. 7 bars for $50. You can't go bad.
You can't beat it.
Live and direct.
And that's what's going on, man. Tell them where to find you at, bro.
Man, Jalil Carter on IG and on Facebook. Jalil Barter on Snapchat.
This Ball OK, and this is Untrapped the Podcast, the most honorable and sturdy podcast there is. Until next time, we out.
Pure honor.